Hey everybody, welcome back to Barber Dave's Barbershop at Home. Sorry for all you crazy, insane fans. We're just going to do a regular straight shave today. Before we go any further, check right down here, www.theshavingcadre.com. Please come and see us. We'd appreciate it. Join. We have a lot of fun. Zoom calls, game nights, Dungeons and Dragons, scotches, cigars. There's pretty much something for everybody. Sumo wrestling is the newest threads and stuff like that. So come and join us once again, www.theshavingcadre.com. Also, please, if you wouldn't mind, we're trying to get to 1,000 so we can do another contest. Right down here, you'll see the barber pole with the cowboy hat on it. That's my logo for my barbershop. Please smash that like button. We'd certainly appreciate it. And then hit the notification bell, and you'll get notified of any new videos that come out, usually Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday most of the time. Finally, don't forget, right up here, all my good buddies over at the Shaving Cadre that provide video content for the Cadre and for their own YouTube channels. So make sure you like them as well. They'll be smattered out throughout the video as well. Okay, so today, again, we're going to be doing a straight razor shave. And I haven't used this razor in a while. And since one of our TSC members, Scuttle Soap, is doing a revolution, although he used both British and French things, so don't know why that is. I decided to do a French-inspired shave today. All the products we're using, bar one, or two actually, will be French. We'll go over all that at the end. Or if you looked at the picture at the beginning of the video. The razor I'm using was stropped 30 on linen, 60 on leather. And then the most recent honing that it received was my typical. It was on a cauticule, so from bevel set all the way to sticking on a cauticule, better known as a délicat method. And then I did the same thing for finishing on a green translucent Arkansas stone. Again, using délicat, using Smith's honing solution, which is a water-based solution. Hope everybody's doing well today. We had fun doing the video yesterday. That was a blast. And we've got more crazy fun ones planned and so forth. So the razor we're going to be using today is a Thiers-Issard La Legende, 1884, I believe. This is part of a 7-day set. This is a full hollow. And is very much a singing blade, as TI blades are known to be. One other thing, since they are a mass-produced blade, they got good quality. Their fit and finish is good. Their scales are decent. And it's hit and miss on the factory edges. Sometimes the factory edges come and they're great. And then there are other times that the TI blades come as if somebody had a little bit too much wine at lunch and the geometry is really screwed up. With all the TI razors that I have, I've been pretty lucky. There's been minor geometry issues, but nothing major. Great first pass. I've not used this soap in quite a while. In fact, the container that it's in is not the original container. Or I shouldn't say it's not the original soap. It's the original container. And this soap, it's one of the few places that we do have locally where you can go in and get it, but unfortunately it's very inconsistent as far as what fragrances and stuff that they have in the shop. And it's located at one of our upscale malls, but half the time you go in for a refill or something like that and they've discontinued it. So you don't hear a lot of it. And of course the shaving part of things in the men's line is not exactly their main forte. So I think that that's probably part of it. They came on the scene quite a while ago. And they came on the scene with a soap called Cade. So yes, it's L'Occitane. And it was a huge hit. And then I think they still carry Cade, but they don't carry it in the containers. I will show you that container, because the container was a famous container. Everybody called it the UFO. And I guess they're pretty sought after now. And I know that I think it was Sam Wood Pusher on the shaving cottery that actually restored one back to its former glory. I don't know if he uses it or if it was Sam. I can't quite remember. This razor is always just so smooth to use. Also, I do appreciate all the comments that you mention on my videos. I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Another reason why this this was a French-inspired shave. One of my newer viewers had watched one of my old videos when I was using Spike, and he made a comment that, my God, 10 sprays, I only need one, and it still chokes me out. And he was saying it was in French bleep, let's say prostitute, French prostitute territory for the amount of fragrance that I use. Well, I simply put, well, what I put was, I don't like people, so I spray it so people stay away from me. That's not true. But what is true is different scents react differently on people. And as such, some go away quicker. Now, for me, the Spike cologne leaves super fast. And, but those of you that have known me for a long time or have been on my channel for a long time know that I am very consistent on how I apply my eau de parfum or EDT. And that's basically at all the heat points. So the temple, the earlobe, behind the earlobe, in the front of the chest, on the back of the neck, elbows, crease of elbows, and then on the lower creases of your leg, and that basically envelops you. And like it or not, that's the way to do it. Oh, and I almost forgot. My apologies. Today's video is sponsored by Nurse Dave's Shaving World, the bluest poker chips in San Francisco. You can bet on it. Okay, there's my normal 3 passes. Let's see if we need any cleanup. Maybe just a little bit. All right. Good DSBBS shave today. I think it may have been just a little heavy-handed. We'll see what the alum says. No, not as bad as I thought. And that, of course, is Proraso Alum. And since they did not provide me with a container, cigar tin works out just as well. going to be using the Quinns pink grapefruit and orange rind witch hazel. And I'm going to try it Nurse Dave's way, just a couple of drops on a relatively dry face, and see how that does. This goes real well with any citrus. And of course, Scuttles O'Brien had posted something about smoky grapefruit. It'll be interesting to see. I may have to get that one. But right now, I am sitting at about 600 soaps, and I don't know if I need any, although I just ordered the new French barbershop scent from Seaforth, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, for our aftershave today, of course, Nivea 2-in-1, and the Nivea 1 Papal is trademarked by Nurse Dave Shaving World. Papa! And this you only need a couple of drops too, but it's wonderful. And it will go with pretty much any EDT you decide to use. And I'm going to have to get it, well, I'm about halfway down, so I may need another bottle soon. For the talc today, we're using Proraso Talc. And this is the rosemary and mint, which goes very well with citrus. And somebody had asked if I repurposed a specific brush for the talc, and I have. This is an old Badger brush from Crabtree and Evelyn back in the old days, and it's perfect for it. It releases the talc real well, feels good on the skin, everything else. And for our EDT today, okay, let's go over what we used again today. So for our razor, we used a Thiers-Issard La Legende with a leaf pattern on the front. I don't know if you can see that. Beautiful razor and just gorgeous scales and everything else. And this is, again, part of a 7-day set. This is a 5/8 full hollow. For our soap today, we used actually L'Occitane Cedrat, which is a lemony, citrusy, but it's in the original UFO bowl that the Cade came in way back when. And this bowl is just fun to use. Hard to stack, but fun to use. As far as the brush today, let me clean it up here real quick. Nurse Dave likes to call it his brush. It seems like a lot of my stuff has already been claimed. My Corat Dragon Razor, C. Vargo, Chad over on the forum, has claimed it. And this brush, apparently, Nurse Dave has claimed. And this is a Morrison Forndran Apollina from their custom design that you design your own. And this has got a Sabini knot in it. And then for the aftershave, of course, Nivea 2-in-1 with the Aquanaut just hanging out. And then for the EDT powder and alum, alum was Proraso, Quinns, pink grapefruit, and then of course rosemary and mint talc. And then for the EDT, L'Occitane Cedrat. So that's it, folks. Certainly appreciate you coming by. Please comment. We'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. Again, don't forget www.theshavingcadre.com. Also, all these guys up here that you saw, please come and visit them. I'm Barber Dave. This has been Barber Dave's Barbershop at Home. We'll probably see you again real soon. Take care.